Okay, I'm at the Crime Stopper booth here at the Consumer Electronics Show with their head tech guy, Larry. How you doing, Larry?
I'm doing great, thank you.
All right, super. Crime Stopper been around a long time, right?
Yes, I've been with the company for 28 years. Started out with the old school cars before they had all the new electronic computers and technology, and now we've progressed on to the new cars that are all computer-controlled electronic systems.
Right, and you're into some different things now, like backup cameras and things like that, right?
We're trying to diversify our line. We started off with just alarms. Now we're into backup reverse sensors, adding cameras. The new industry standard will be cameras on all cars by 2014. We're doing now OEM camera interface.
Great.
All the new cars. And we're doing the DVR recorders, and we're just expanding our line all the time.
Okay, cool. All right, let's start with maybe remote starts. Does that be okay?
That'll be fine.
All right, what do you got here?
Well, we start off with a basic entry-level 4-button.
Yeah.
Okay? It's basically just to lock, unlock, arm and disarm, pop the trunk.
Okay.
Get your warning beeps. No extra frills.
Gotcha.
Just the basic for an alarm.
All right.
From there, we step up to a unit where we add a data port. A little data, an extra port here. Now, what that port does is it allows you to tie into a module, and these modules tie into the car's computer.
Gotcha.
Now, I don't have to wire up things like the door triggers, the hood triggers, the trunk trigger, the lock, the unlock, the trunk pop, the parking lights.
Right.
The normal wiring, most of it is done for you on a lot of the new cars.
Great.
Okay?
Super.
Then we go up from there to units with a pager. Let me get the pagers.
Okay.
Now, the new pagers have a charging port on the side.
Gotcha.
You never have to change the battery, like as in the old style pager where you had a battery that you had to replace every month.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yep.
The side benefit of it, of course, there is the range is better, the sound is better, and I'm never playing with batteries anymore.
Gotcha. Great. Okay.
All of the new models come with this. Now they go from a basic alarm to alarm with remote start.
Gotcha.
Okay?
All right. Super.
Now, all of these new models have got the data port to interface to all of these bypass modules.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, one of the things we also offer for the installer now is wiring information for all of the new cars.
Okay.
Every time you buy a data module, it comes with a card with the code, so you can go to our website and you get wiring with color pictures.
Gotcha. Great.
Okay, so now we're making it easier for you. Not only going to give you the module, I'm going to show you where all the wires are with pictures of all the new cars when you're using our product.
Gotcha. Okay. What else do we got?
All right, then remote starters. This time of year, remote starting is our primary business. Been doing remote starters for 20 years.
Great.
Okay, the remote starters now have changed quite a bit in that we have to access to the car's computer again through the data modules. I can do a typical Chrysler, for example, by unplugging the ignition switch, plugging a bypass module in, hooking up battery wires. 20 minutes later, I'm complete with the install.
Wow. Okay.
And I don't even have to hook up the ignition or any of the ignition or heater wires on the car to do it on some of these new cars.
Gotcha. Okay. Great.
Then we go into we have DVR systems monitoring the car.
Okay.
Okay. Where I have a unit I put on the window, and it'll record people walking up around the car. It'll record accidents, impact. Okay. And it comes with a standard SD card, plugs into it. Then I advance up to quad DVRs. Now, a quad system is usually used because somebody wants to monitor the front, the back, the sides.
Right.
We tie this into an alarm, and now somebody walks up to your car and they vandalize it, the alarm goes off, it records all around the car.
Great. Okay, super.
And this also works off a standard SD card.
Okay, great.
Okay.
And then you've got some vehicle tracking.
Then we got
also?
the tracking systems too. We have the commercial and the individual tracking. Commercial means it's your multi-vehicle fleets. A normal user, though, they don't need that. They just need to find their car. And these come with 500 hits. And I go in the computer, I can locate the car, I can get a map of the car.
So you get on the computer and you see where your car is.
And you see where your car is.
Is there a monthly fee?
Not when you're doing the consumer version.
But with the fleet, there is.
With the fleet, there's a monthly fee because you're monitoring every minute. You're communicating with your car.
Gotcha. Okay, great.
Then we go over to the camera. I'd like to go over the cameras here.
Okay. It's a new big category, huh?
OEM cameras.
Yeah.
And you can see over here new Hondas, new Toyotas. We have 95 different cameras that fit basically into the existing, but this is a factory Toyota camera here. You can see they fit right into the existing license plate.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You can see over, look up on here, you can see a parking grid here.
Yeah.
Each grid represents like 2 feet, so you can tell how close you are to the object as you're back.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yep. Wow. Okay, so lots of.
Then we start getting into some of the universal. Now we're at universal. We have very small cameras.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I have stuff for trucks, where you're going to have typically something mounted in the back. And if you look over here, this one even has a shutter.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty
cool.
Okay.
Trying to go with like a license plate. That's the traditional style. Now I want to go over and show you some other new versions.
Cool.
I come over here. This is a new visor mount. Okay, come up here.
Wow.
Now, this is motorized. It has a memory button here, and you can set the memory so that every time you put the car into reverse, the mirror drops down. The visor mirror monitor flips down.
That's great.
You take it out of reverse, it flips back up all by itself.
Great.
Then we have different flush bell cameras, factory style cameras, and then there's the universal ones. I go down in here. These typically are going to mount under the lip, right above your license plate.
Okay, great.
Okay. This is a new mirror monitor, and if I go over here, I can see here I have. These are all. This is a touchscreen mirror monitor.
Great.
Now, some of the things on here, which is nice, is I go into reverse. The picture will change my reverse. I take it out of reverse. It can go back to another camera, which could be a camera for monitoring the baby in the back seat. So while you're driving, you can actually see your kid in the back seat of the car.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have lots of different types of cameras. Then we can go over here, for example, now traditional collision avoidance, the beepers. They got the sensors here.
Okay. Put them in the bumper,
Go in the bumper. Then we can combine a monitor that's got the sensor readout in the monitor, so I can have a camera with a monitor, both.
Great.
Okay. And then we have some systems that combine tire pressure monitor, different video combination systems.
Cool. Okay, great.
And I think that's it for this part here.
All right. Hey, great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That was
welcome.
great. He was scared to do this, and he did a great job.
Okay, thank you.